Speaking about the proverb that you were just talking about,
Yeah.
Crystal, like how there is power in the words, power in your tongue,
Yeah.
power in what you speak and also in what you hear. So this reminds me of something, that happened back in my childhood. So I'm going to share a small story with you. So if I've not already mentioned, I'm from India. And so back in the days, so before internet, I'm talking about the time before 2000, like in the late 90s. So my brother and I lived, a little far away from town. So we had to take the bus to school every day. And now, so with all GPS, and you know what time the bus arrives, so you can go just on time. But back then, we knew what times the bus would show up, but then they were not always the same time that it would show up. So you need to be there earlier, or else you miss the bus.
Like Ireland.
I know.
Sorry, go on.
So some days, we end up waiting for like 20, 30 minutes. And those were the days where we didn't have mobile phones. So you have to entertain yourself by whatever is around you. So my brother and I used to stand there at the bus stop waiting for the bus. But then we were bored. So we used to invent random games. And this game that I still remember that I loved playing with him. And we called it red car, yellow car.
Okay.
So red car, this is how the game goes, yeah? So yellow is my favorite color. So I choose yellow, and he gets the color that I choose because you see, I'm the elder sister. So he gets red. So what we have to do is, while we're waiting until our bus arrives, we have to count how many yellow cars and how many red cars, drive past us. And whoever at the end of 20 minutes, whoever has the most number of cars counted wins the game. So I would say I won most of the times, and not because India had a lot of yellow cars, because he was younger, and it was like, oh no, you have to, that doesn't count. So I wouldn't let him count the maroon cars. So
gosh.
what I realized as an adult is, playing that game, when I chose yellow car, all my brain could see were yellow cars.
Okay, yeah.
And my brain ignored any red, blue, green. Say
Yeah.
there's a shocking pink, a purple car. My brain wouldn't notice that. So, you train your brain. Your brain sees what you want to see. So when you see yourself as, oh, I don't like my short hair, or I don't like my nose, I don't like the way I look. So your brain thinks, okay, so that is the truth. But then when you start to look at yourself saying, I am fearfully made, I am perfect, I love how I look, I'm proud of myself, I don't have to be a perfectionist, your brain says the same thing back to you.
Wow.
That's how you love yourself. If you wouldn't be mean to the younger you shouldn't be mean to the adult you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, I like that you shared that. You're right, because it could be the same way, if someone's shopping for a new car,
Yeah.
and the specific car that they all of a sudden they start seeing that car everywhere they go, So yeah, but I like.
Is that what happened to you?
I didn't have a choice on getting another car, so but yeah, no, it did happen to me. me and my husband, every time that car drove by, we're like, oh, look at that car,
Yeah.
Imagine being in a car like that, and then we are in a car like that.
Yeah, now you drive a spaceship.
Thanks, Elon Musk. No. But yeah, no, just going off of that, Gaia, like, focusing on the positives on yourself, like you said, your hair and everything, or whatever it is, even your complexion, what I mean? Just focusing on the positives, and loving yourself doesn't mean you have to be a diva.
Yeah.
Like,
that's true.
You have to be wearing this, and you have to be wearing that, and you hang around with this type of people. That's not what loving yourself is.
Yes.
Because that's when you're setting the standards of how the world says love is. You, like, it all goes back to you.
Yeah.
So for me, it's because we could tell I always stick my foot in my mouth, so my tongue is always my problem, but I use that as I try to speak affirmations over myself.
Perfect. So remember, self worth and self love is not equal to being selfish.
Yeah. So, in essence, right, having self worth isn't about being selfish, it's the foundation for how you show up in the world. Don't let the world set the standards for you. You set the standards for yourself and you show up in the world.